Everybody, G-Bear out here, September 1st. Hey, guess what? I went to Home Depot today, and on my way back, I ran into something somebody dumped in the desert. And it's hardwood flooring, all Pergo. It's a little dark for my liking, but it's free. So I picked it all up. I got it over here. I'm going to put it in my shed that I found. And I will use this in the cabin. Just take a little bit of cleaning and it'll work up just fine. And it just so happens that as a contractor, I have a special tool just for cutting this stuff. You just slide these in and press the handle down and it cuts them right off. So I even saved picked up the short pieces that they had over there. These are only about 2 foot long, but it's not going to come out even when I go across the cabin anyway, so I'll need little pieces at the end. If I have to cut them a little shorter, I'm fine. Anyway, I wanted to show you that. And the other stuff is some of the things I got from Home Depot. The van's running right now because I was sitting in the air conditioning for a little while and having my lunch, and I said, well, I think I'll just run and charge the battery bank. So I ran my homemade jumper cables in here, and I got those over here on my 6 battery bank, and as you can see, I'm up to 12.6, and the refrigerator is running and has been running all morning, so the batteries are full. I'll leave that on for a little while longer and then shut it down and let the solar and the wind, as you can see out there, the turbine shadow, the turbine is turning. It's not going at full speed, but I am getting some electricity out of it. Anyway, I picked up some of the other stuff. I got a flex going over here to my water heater, and I got the right size. I got an extra long one here. This is all stuff I had in my shop, and I just brought it out here. Now this one's a little long, but what I think I'll do is I'll just coil it up into a nice spring-like coil, just so it fits underneath this heater down at the floor. What do I care if it's a little long? Anyway, I'm working on cutting the pipe for up in here, and I had a little boo-boo. And here's something I learned the hard way, the School of Hard Knocks. This little piece here, this is supposed to be a threaded nipple sticking out, and that's it inside there. And I tightened it too much and broke it right off. And guess what? It says right in the instructions, caution, do not over tighten. But I didn't think I was that strong. Anyway, what I did, instead of the pump being a total waste, because it's a brand new pump, it's never even seen water yet, I brought my I had an overheated phone again, forgot to put it in the freezer first. But it's cooled off now. Anyway, what I was saying was, instead of wasting this pump, what I did was I brought my pipe taps out, and this is a 1/4 inch pipe thread. So what I did was I tapped into here, and then I tapped into this side of this one. So now I've got both sides threaded. Then I went down to the Home Depot and I got a little 1/4 inch close nipple here, and I will tape this all up with my Teflon, and I'm going to thread it in here and thread the other piece back on, and my pump is back in service. So we don't cry over spilled milk when you're off grid. You fix whatever you can, and whatever you can't, you fix it again. Anyway, that's one of the things that I've got to do today, and it's cooling down a little bit now. It's after 4. The wind is starting to blow a little bit. I hope you can hear me because I don't have my microphone on. But another thing I got to do is, when I was out here last time, my ATV shut down on me, and I think it's because the oil needed changing. Anyway, here I made a little ramp coming out of the container, and I just pushed this out onto there, and I got it locked in place, and now I'll be able to drain my oil. I have this nice oil drain pan here. I'll slide underneath there and catch all the oil. And then I can do the computer reset on this. Computer reset on this is pressing mode and waypoint buttons together and holding them for 10 seconds, and then it'll pop on and say oil change, and I think you got to hit the plus button, and that resets the computer so that you can start it. As it is right now, if I turn the key on, as you see, everything comes up on the dash, but there ain't nothing when you press the button. It won't let you start it once the oil goes past its oil change time. That way you don't damage the engine on these. And this is a $10,000 machine when I bought it 13 years ago, and it's served me well, so I'm going to learn to start treating it better. I don't know why I totally forgot to do the oil change on here, but hey, a lot of things have been happening. Anyway, that's about it. I got a shower ready for me in a little while here. I'll be going to get that cool down that I need. I got some wind blowing and generating some electricity. I shut the van off, left the hood open to cool the engine a little bit. And it's only about 102 out here, so it's not that bad. The wind's blowing, but it sure looks like the clouds are going to come back in and give me another threat of rain. I don't think it looks anything like yesterday, but who knows? If you don't like the weather out here, just wait 10 minutes, it'll change. Anyway, G-Bear signing off. Gonna go have a cold one and get back to work.